Okay, let's put some triangles into these artboards. These artboards are 5 by 5, and I'm going to click on the polygon tool, which is right here. It's inside of the rectangle tool, so you need to find the rectangle tool and then go down to the polygon tool. If I just double click, so if I click one time, I'm able to change how many sides I have, and we want to make triangles, so we need to have 3 sides. So put your sides to 3. In here, radius, we want 200, and you need to put the letters PX, that stands for pixels. If I put 200, if I just put 200, the triangle is so ginormous that it's larger than the artboards. So make sure that you put in the measurement unit, which is px for pixels. If I did in, that would stand for inches. So I'll say OK. If for whatever reason your triangle is not the size that you want it to be, don't worry, because you can always change it. So let's get the selection tool, and I'm going to click and drag, and I just kind of want to put that in the middle of my artboard. If you go to Window and Transform, you can change the X and the Y, which mean where they are in space. So this is like latitude and longitude, right? So if they're both at 2.5, meaning it's in the middle of my 5 by 5 inch artboard. If I want this to move up, I would have to go to my y-axis, and maybe I want it to be at 3. What happens if I put 3 in there? Oh, move down. So if I put 2, it's going to go up, right? So that's what those two values do. I could rotate this. Right now it's at 0 degrees. I could put in a special, let's put 5. Right now it's rotated. Let's put 1 degree. And it's rotating from the center point. That's good to know where it's rotating from. It's probably rotating from this point. Okay, so let's put this back at 0. And this is going to skew the equilateral triangle, but I'm just going to undo that. All right, let's look at these dimensions. 4.8113 and this dimension here. Say I accidentally make, I double click, and let's just put in 3 inch. Let's put 200 inches, and now my triangle is so big. So let's get the selection tool, and I want to put in the correct size, which is 4.8113. I'm going to paste that in. It's very important that you put in inches, because if not, it's going to use a different unit of measurement. So just to make sure, I'm putting the letters in, and I'm going to get the height measurement and put that in there, and it's already, because constrain width and height proportions, this is checked, this is on. That means that whatever I put in here, it's going to constrain it so it doesn't stretch out my shape. I'm zooming in, Command or Control plus. I'm using the hand tool, which is the space bar. If I press and hold space bar to move around, and I'm taking the selection tool here, and I can move this where I need it to be. A really fast way to duplicate an object is to press down Option on a Mac or Alt on a PC. Look at how I have double arrows, black arrow and white arrow. I click and drag, and now I've made a duplication. So now I have my 3 triangles in my 3 artboards, and they're all the right size.